Chris, thanks. 2 weeks to go until Ohio's May 3rd primary. Michael Sandlin is live at the Early Vote Center in downtown Toledo, where voting is underway. Michael, what does the Lucas County Board of Elections want voters to know in these final days?
Well, Mel, they say that it's certainly been a confusing election cycle for Ohio voters, but they want to be very clear. There will be a May primary on May 3rd, and they also want to make sure that everyone comes out and participate, because these elections are the ones that impact the local area the most.
Lavera Scott with the Lucas County Board of Elections says with this year's May primary now only 2 weeks away, she hopes people understand just how important this race is. It not only gives the public their say on levies and issues within the community, but also who will be on September's ballot for important positions like governor, secretary of state, and seats in the U.S. House and Senate.
The people that we're electing during these gubernatorial races or these municipal elections are ones that actually directly have an impact on your day-to-day life.
Scott stresses with so much at stake, she really wants people to know that there even is a primary in 2022. This year's redistricting issues have seen state candidates taken off the ballot, and the resulting confusion is hurting early voting, with only about 600 Lucas County residents having voted so far.
In a normal gubernatorial, we would do that number in like two days, right? In a presidential, you'll do it in a day. So it's definitely been a lot slower than anticipated.
Still, Scott says she's optimistic for the turnout on May 3rd and encourages registered voters to begin looking for their polling places on the Ohio Secretary of State's website or to request an absentee ballot.
So if people would like to request them by mail, the law says it has to be no later than a Saturday before the election. Common sense-wise, I always tell people a week before that.
Scott says there's no such thing as small elections, and primaries can change the entire trajectory of schools, cities, and even the entire state. The chairman of Lucas County's Republican Party, Chris Joseph, agrees and is encouraging people of all parties to let their voice be heard.
Voting is involvement. When you're involved, you have a tendency to be on top of things and pay more attention and try and drive a dialogue that's better for everybody.
Meanwhile, Scott tells me that volunteers are still needed for Election Day, and if you're interested, you should call the Board of Elections. Reporting in downtown Toledo tonight, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.